Okay. So today we'll discuss about the batch management. Okay. So what is the
Yeah.
batch management? Do you know that what is the batch management?
Some group of product or batch.
Sorry.
Batch is like some group of product or
Okay. Yeah. So batch is a important component actually. So in the entire organization, batch is a very important component when you are managing your stocks with batches, right? So generally where we are using this batch, we are
production.
for production we are using, and procurement when you are buying the product from the vendor, the lot will be allotted one batch number. And storage, okay, when you are storing the products, okay, you can create one batch and put that stock into that batch number, right? And when you are doing movements, customer you are issuing to customers, then you can allot that batch to the customers. Okay, so when there is a stock movement, it is there. Okay, stock movement or stock handling with batches. Okay, so so Hajan,
Ravindra,
today discussing
Ravindra, wait.
about the stocks we are managing directly in the storage location. But if now we are adding additionally the batch is the one parameter that having that all the what is the stock, what was the quantity and what was the stock unit and okay, what was the stock type, all these things we can handle that. So basically we just putting lot like it's like a some summation of the some quantity into the one batch number. Okay, so when you are defining the batch, okay, there is a different ways of the batches we can define. Either one thing is you can define at material level, or you can define at client level, or you can define at plant level. That means when you are defining that batch, okay, if suppose the batch is unique for the material, the entire organization, okay, then in that case you can define like, okay, boss, okay, this is a we are for the entire website, entire all the plants, the material having the same batch number, right?
Ravindra,
So
your screen is not shared.
sorry,
Your screen is not shared.
no, not started. So,
Okay.
just discussing about it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start. Can I able to see my screen?
Yes, visible.
Okay. Okay. So when you are talking about the batch, okay, one thing you can define like, okay, either you want to be defined at the client level, or you want to be defined at plant level, or you are defining at the material level. Okay, material, plant, and the client. Okay, so either you can decide at that whether you want to go ahead like at client level or batch level or like that, you can define that. Okay, so what is the difference if it is a client level, the batch is the only one time you can use that, and it is entirely for the entire all the plants you can use only one time the batch. Okay, that means the batch you cannot create for the for each and individual plant level. Okay, it is only possible you can create at only at client level. Okay, so let's go with that point by point how we can go with that. First one is plant level. We can define, or we can define at client level or material level. Second one is material level, then third one is client level. Okay, so batch can be managed at plant level, at or material level or client level. If the plant level, what will happen? At plant level, if you are defining that, a batch number is uniquely created for a material inside the plant only. That means individual plant level, it is unique for the material. Okay, so batch numbers can be generated at another plant for the same company, even though the batches are not the same. Okay, that means if you are created the same batch in the other plant, okay, that is different. Okay, you cannot consider that this batch is for which we created for other plant, right? That is the different and this is the different. Okay. However, plant level batch numbering becomes unsuitable for the material produced if a plant to plant stock transfer occurs. Okay, if you are doing the stock transfer, okay, in that case it is very difficult because you are using the same batch number in the different plants, right? Because you are transferring the stock from this plant to other plant. If it must be same batch should be moved to other plant. So, but in this case, if we are using plant level, what will be happen? The batch you created in the plant A is for the material A. Maybe some other the same batch number can be used for the material B in the plant B, right? So in that case, that is not suitable. Okay. So what you can understand here, batch numbers can be used for multiple materials. Okay. Batch specifications and analytical results are the same for the each batch. Okay. So did you understand that what is the plant level?
Yes.
Okay. So that means plant 700 having the batch number, which I'm just suppose I'm just to create something like something batch number. Okay. For the material A. Okay. So plant to 1200 same batch number maybe. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the same batch number, but material might be having a different because it is the only way defined at plant level. So in this plant, this is the unique, and this plant it is unique. So in this case, what will happen when you are doing stock transfer from plant 1100 to 1200? It is not suitable because I also need to be moved batch number, right, from here to here, right? So in this case, that is not possible. So it is not suitable when you are using the stock transfer. Clear? Do you want to
Yes.
repeat or it's okay?
It's okay.
Okay. Then let's go for the material level. Okay. So within the material level method, okay, so individual batch number will be unique at material level. Okay. That means different materials can have the same batch number in any given plant. Okay. Any of the plants. So the same batch number can be used for the other plants, other materials as well. But okay, it is unique at material level. Okay.
Ravindra, can you please repeat this one, the last one?
Material level.
Yeah, you said the
Okay.
material number is same.
Yeah. So individual batch numbers will be unique at the material level. It is a material level only. It is unique. Okay. That means different materials can have the same batch number. Okay. Different materials
Okay.
having the same batch number in any given plant. That means
Oh, any
Ravindra,
given.
is it linked with number ranges? Batch number is linked with number range?
yeah, it will be there, right? It is that one number it will be created. When you creating the batch, it will be create one number. That is a unique batch number.
For the plant.
For the plant. Okay.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So then
Yeah.
coming to the client level, what will happen client level? Okay. The batch number is unique for the client. Okay. And that means what is the meaning of client? In that client, maybe have the multiple company codes, multiple plants, multiple batches, multiple store location. So many things are there, right? In the client level. So the batch number is unique for the client. So the same batch number will not be generated for different plants. That means you cannot create the same batch number for the other plants. Okay, it is the only can create at client level. So it is entirely all the plants it is same. You cannot create. Okay. So even if they are under the same company code, okay, even that is the case also you cannot create. Okay. So in this case, what will be happen? What will be happening? Batch management flags remains the same for the materials across all the plants. That is what, right? So at client level, if you are defining, what will be happen? The batch number will be the same across all the plants, the same batch number.
Yes, in plant level, batch number is can be same, but the plant is different. In
Plant, but if you define the batch number for the client level, what will happen? So the same number what you are using in the plant 1100, the same will be in the plant 1200 also. Same will be 1300 also. So all the plants it will be the same. Okay.
yes.
So especially for the stock transfer, it will be very useful for client level. Okay, this method is especially useful in the scenarios where plant to plant transfers we are using, because the batch number is unique, right? So there is no confusion. Okay, this batch number I can transfer to the plant 1200. This batch I can transfer to 1300 because the batch number is unique. So you don't no need to be created again for the batch. It will be already it is there in the client level. Clear?
Yep.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So coming to the process wise, okay. So it is also almost the same process what we are following. Okay. If you remember that the pricing procedure, we are output determination. Same, it's kind of the same process you are following here also. But here we are saying that strategy types instead of condition types and output types, we are saying that batch strategies types. Okay. So that terminology will be strategy type and procedure we calling like calculation schema, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So batch, what we say, batch search procedure. We calling like batch search procedure. Okay, just a moment. Okay, there is one delivery. It is received. One minute. I'll just.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's go with the configuration. So I'll quickly go for the configuration. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, logistics.
Materials management. Everything we are doing in materials management, right?
It's not like that. See, actually, batch management, what will happen, it is not actually MM related. Okay, it's not.
Okay.
It's PP, ST, everyone, they must be aware about that, how to set up. Okay.
Okay.
So, it's generally, it will be there in the logistic general. So, where it's purely MM, then it is a material management. Where it is like MM, PP, QM, everyone they are using. In that case, we are going for the logistic general. That's what, see, material master, it is entirely for all the modules, and again, vendor master record also FI people will use and MM people will use, right? Business partners like that. They are other people employ HR team also. They will be creating that. So it's entirely logistic general is commonly for everyone. Okay. So in this logistical general, it is a batch management, batch determination, and here if you can see that what level you want to be defined. Okay, what we discussed just now, right? Material level, plant level, client level. So at initially you have to be decided that which level you want to be planned for that. Okay, then you can see that here batch management is active because you want to be handled with batches, and what plants level you are defining that batches. Okay, so everything that is the configuration here. Okay, new batches, what material types for that. Yes. Okay.
Which
And
option? Okay. Okay. I
yeah,
didn't see that option. Specify.
this is not main one. This is not main, but okay, initial status of new batches. Okay. So this is for batch status related. Okay. So the main process will be start from here. Okay. So let's go with here. You can assign your number ranges here. Okay, internal number range, external number range. What, how you want to be any customer adjust means if the client is you look asking about that the batch number they want to be start like okay at the date. Suppose they are asking that okay when was the date and month and the year. Then they want to be see that reminding that the batch number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and that month how many batches it is. It depends again. So client it is like how they're looking the batch number. They by looking into the batch number they want to see that okay this is the what we sorry. So I'll just put on silent. Okay, so the batch number looks like batch number. When they are looking into that, they want to see and understand that, okay, this batch was introduced around the May month, this batch was introduced around the October month. Okay, like, so some people, they are not mainly will look into the date, but they are looking into the month and the year, right? Because particular that month how many batches are introduced or something like. Okay, so in that case, generally it is the 10 digits characters. Okay, that is there is a control of the characters. So out of these 10 digits only, you have to be design your batch number. Okay, so in the standard, what will be happen, you can define like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 like that, you can define, right? Okay, but generally if the client looking into that, some if you see that here, uh, this is the batch number. Okay, the object number. Okay, here you can see that the batch numbers related what number assignment, if you want to be do number assignments and all, you can do that. Okay, you can see the batch number automatically generated from when you are doing the GR. Okay, the system automatically giving the batch number defaultly without your intervals. Okay, that means you don't need to be enter the batch number manually. So the system itself automatically picking that batch number and it will be doing that. Okay, so like the batch number assignments and all internal batch number assignment. If you are planning to do external number range assignment, then you can remove this internal number range assignment. Okay, so you can maintain number ranges. Can maintain the number ranges here. Okay, you can maintain a number ranges, what number ranges you want to be planned, that two numbers you can maintain. Okay, for external and internal. If you are planning for external, you can go for external. If you are planning for the internal, you can go for internal. Okay, how you are planning that you can do for that. Okay, and here it is a batch baddie. If you are planning to create any customization baddies, batch numbers, that batch will be okay. Here the field selection controls and control how we can control the fields in the batch level. Okay, so in this batch, okay, what is the optional entry, what is the required entry and all, you can see that here. Okay, this is what it is, MSC1. If you go to MSC1, the field selection group 12. Okay, it is optional entry. What it is, that it is like a period indicator for shelf life expiry date. Okay, like everywhere there is a field name is there. Okay, so this is for the field selection again. This is also not much important. Okay, so this is for the batch number creation. Okay, if you want to be create new batches and all, you can create here. Okay, for ghost movement and all, you can create manually the batch numbers. Okay, so the main process will be start from here. Okay, so the batch determination and batch check. So here it is what we generally doing for the pricing procedure, what generally we are doing for output determination. So the same steps here also, we are creating the condition table and access sequence, then strategy types. I said, right, instead of condition types, we are calling here strategy type. So in the pricing procedure, we calling like condition type. In the output
Calculation
determination, we are calling like output type. And here batch management, we are calling like strategy types. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, and the process wise same process again. Here you will be get the table which will be generated like CRD or something which will be created. Okay, and access sequence again. It is why we need condition tables here, because such strategy, right? The batch how it should be generated. What is the main, like see, if when you issuing the customer the batch you are issuing to customer, you have the 10 batches out there. Suppose I'll just give you an example. So there is a customer issue is there. Okay, so so what you can do, you have the batches like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 like that you have. So which batch system should allow to automatically, if the automatic batch allocation is there, so how the system knows which batch should be take. Okay, based on your strategy types. So how you are defining your strategy types and condition record. So you're saying that first in first out. Okay, boss, whatever first it is created the batch, you just issue that batch because it is created long back. Okay, so are you are saying that LIFO, last in first out. Okay, just take that last in first, whatever it is there, last recently whatever you received that batch, you just issue that batch number. So it depends, right? It depends what batch number should be allowed. Okay, so we're just giving the hints to the system that when you are issuing the customers or production issues, even it's not for the production customers also, it is also production issues also. So a production issue means you need some components. Okay, so you are doing manufacturing for the FG product, you need some components, semi-finished goods, raw materials, packing materials, everything. So again, what materials, what batches need to be allocated. Hana? So that you can do with FIFO only. For that again, that strategies you can define in the strategy type levels. Clear? Clear? Any questions?
Yep. No question.
Okay. So here we calling like batch search procedure. Okay. Generally we calling like calculation schema, right? Present calculation schema, output procedure calculation schema. So like here we are calling like batch search procedure. Okay. Clear? And you can allocate, just check that what you want to be planning for that. Okay, it is for inventory management level, ST level, WM level, or production level. What is your procedure? So mainly it is a production actually. Okay, production of the processor and network type. So generally they are batch, they are using majorly on the production planning, but even the inventory management level also it is very important, because when you are receiving the stock from the vendor, okay, you are allocating one batch number, and that batch number you are tracking for the when you are issuing to production, when you are issuing to the outsourcing, something like that time you are tracking for that batch number. Clear? So let's go with that. Okay, we can go to inventory management, and you can see that inventory management from our side, it is inventory management, right? You can define that inventory. So again, you can use what batch number if it is already there. Okay, you can use something. Okay, so here it is only possible these materials, these are the fields: customer, material, material group, material type, material movement type, and plant and stock, specific stock and all. Okay, so inventory majorly it will be like vendor, right? So you can take plant and okay, vendor and material. Okay, like you can define your own uh, the condition table, how you want to be such like that. For this vendor you are going for the FIFO or LIFO, it is like you can define that. Okay. Okay, I'll go back again. I'll just show you that axis sequence as well. Okay, so in the inventory axis sequence again, you can see that this is the major one, ME01, ME02, ME03. We are generally using. These are the standard ones. If you want to be create your own style of that, you can create. So what they are taking here: movement type, plant, and material. Okay, why they are taking movement type? Because if they are doing the goods issue to the cost center, goods issue to scrapping, okay, or goods issue other transfer postings, other things. Okay, in that case you can use these strategy types. Okay, so movement type, you can see that there are so many combinations out there: movement type, plant, material, and all. Okay, so this is the axis sequence. Then you can go to inventory management strategy type. Okay, here the major one is ME01 and ME02. From MM point of view, we are using standard, that is ME01, ME01. So first go to ME01, go to details. Okay, you can see here, this is the condition type, that is strategy type. For this axis sequence we are assigned. Okay, and if you remember that the class type for the release strategy. What is the class type for release strategy? Last type for release strategy 032, right? So in the batch, I just discussed last time also, when I'm discussing about release strategy, I clearly mentioned that for the release strategy we are using 032, for batches we are using 023, right?
Yes.
Did you remember that 023
Yes,
is the
sir.
batch?
You told me.
So here what you need to understand here, in the batch management, you are clubbing, you are doing classification also. Okay, because when you are defining your batches, there are so many characteristics are there. Suppose you are getting one batch for that materials, again what color, what size, how much width, how much length, and Okay, who is the vendor, when it is a production happen, when it is a goods issue happen, when it is goods issue happen. So all these characteristics will be there, right? So you can define your own class, then you can define characteristics, then you can assign that class in the here. Okay, clear? Okay, so in the strategy type level, you are defining the class. You can define a class. Under this class, okay, you can assign here. So again, the question mark is, what is the transaction code for class? Anyone who knows about it? CL02 class. You need to buy out all these things.
Okay.
What is the characteristics? T code CT04. Did you remember that? Release strategy, we have created class and characteristics. What is the communication structure for PO? Okay, you need to be by heart all these things. Just refer the release strategy. Okay. So
Yesterday only I saw your video, but I don't remember anything.
yeah. So here you can take that. Okay. You can take some of the characteristics which is there in the standard, which is like expiry date, shelf life. Because when you are issuing the batches, the system also needs to be checked that what is the shelf life. Because if you are issuing the batch which is expired, then again you will be getting bad experience with the customer, right? So if it is expired, then you should not issue that to stock to the customers, right? So what characteristics you are taking, that is also very important. So the major one here, you have to take that table name is MCH1. Okay, so if you remember that for release strategy, PO release strategy, we are using CE KKO, CE band. Did you remember that?
Yes.
So here we are using table name is MCH1. This is a direct table name. It's not a communication structure. It is a table name directly. Okay, in the batches, whatever the characteristics you are creating, all it is the same batch name, same table. It is just straightforward. It is standard table only. Okay, from here you can take the field name. Okay, so what field they are taken? VFTAT. So VFTAT is the SLED BBD. Okay, so like you can take here what field you are looking into that. Okay, so if you are looking for the batch delivery flag, or you are looking for the SLED, and you are looking for the restricted, unrestricted, or vendor number, okay, or vendor batch number, what characteristics you want to show in the batch level. Okay, so
What is
that
SLED BB?
sorry,
SLED BB?
this is the SLED, shelf life expiry date, best before date, best before date and SLED same, right?
Yes.
Okay, and when the last goods is shipped. So what information you are looking in the batch level? When I'm just looking into batch characteristics, what information you are looking in that batch? Because but straightforward, if I'm looking the batch, I cannot understand that because that's the some number. That's all. The batch number is just some number. But inside that batch number, if I want to see all the characteristics, then only I can understand. Okay, this is the batch which is the we received from the 1,000 vendor. Okay, this is the received on this date. Okay, this is the batch restricted product, or what status it is like that. So all these things, SLED and everything. Okay. So that everything will be calculated based on the table MCH1. That MCH1 we are creating here. Okay. So you don't need to be use standard one, but we have the standard characteristics which SAP provided. But you want to be create your own style, you can create it. No problem. Okay. So once you created the characteristics, again you have to be assigned into the class. Okay, you have to be assigned into the class here. Okay, suppose I'm just okay, this is not created. Okay, not yet created. If I just go to created, and I can assign that here batch class, and I can assign that LOPM underscore VFTAT. Okay, so like you can whatever the standard characteristics are there, you can use that, or if you want to be use your own style of the characteristic, you can use that. This batch number you are assigning in the your where you are assigning in your configuration. for strategy type. For strategy type. Where is the logistical general? Okay, so this is logistical general. Then we go for batch management. Sorry. Then you can go for batch determination. Here, when you are defining strategy types, in the strategy type for inventory, and you can go to ME01, go to details, and you can see here you can assign that class. Okay, clear? So what is the use of the class? Did you understand what is the use of the class? Did you understand what is the class? Class having the characteristics. A number of characteristics are there. That is for the information. What information you are looking into that? By looking into that batch number, when it will be expired this batch. When it will be, because today I am receiving the goods, it is received today. That means today it's manufactured. Let's say, assume that today it's manufactured. Okay, so I'll just give you an example here. Batch created today. That means it is produced today. The production which is happened, the batch number which is allotted. So that means the production date is, what is the production date? 05/10/2022. Then, so as per these materials, okay, these materials, okay, the shelf life is 100 days. Suppose, let's say 100 days. Then, when it is SLED? When it is SLED? 3 months, right? So you can see that 05 November, December, January 20, it's like January 15, 2024. Because 100 days it is counting, right? Actually, it is shelf life. So from production date to shelf life, it is including that it will be expired on January 15, 2024. It is correct or wrong?
Yes, it is correct.
So the system will understand based on your characteristics what you are assigned here. The system will be picking that information into your batch. So tomorrow if I'm just seeing this batch number, suppose XYZ something batch number is there. By looking this one, okay, this XYZ batch number which is produced on the October 5th and it is expiring on January 15, 2024. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So that is what it is. Okay. There is a class here. Okay. Then after that, this is for the characteristics what we need to display in the batches. Okay. So again, you can take, it's not only SLE, you can take the goods receipt date. Okay. Because if you say that remaining shelf life, okay. So after you are receiving that, we have only 10 days, 15 days time. Okay. So goods receipt date, then vendor information. Okay. Then vendor batch information. Okay. Then if there is any other characteristics are there, that information you can take. So all we are using MCH1 table to capture that. Clear? Okay. Clear?
Yes.
So this is what we are assigning here, class base. Then coming to sort sequence. Okay. So sort sequence is nothing but like a, okay, how when you are issuing the batch to the customer or when you are issuing batch to the subcontractor or anyone, when it is going to outside, okay, or in maybe production, okay. So what basis you are issuing the stock? So what I just said, first in first out, last in first out, right? The sequence, ascending order, descending order. If I'm considering the date of the SLED, the first whatever it is recently, maybe within the 10 days or 20 days, whatever it is SLED which is moving, that will be issuing first because that SLED again it will be expired soon. So we need to be issue as soon as to customer, right? So that sort sequence you can use, you can create that sort sequence. Okay. Based on that sort sequence, the system will be issuing the stock. Okay. Here. So where we can define that sort sequence here. Can you see here? There is sort roles. It is there. Okay. You can define here sort role. Okay. Create sort role, and you can define your own sort role. And if I can see here, there's some sort roles you can define, and what characteristics you want to take based on SLED or what based on that you can define. Okay. I'll just show you that. Okay. I'm just putting the SLED. Okay. And I'll go to characteristics. I'll be assigning that what are the characteristics which we are created. Then based on that assigning or descending. Okay. What is the ascending or descending order? So what do you mean by ascending or descending order? Need earliest batches first will close, right? So in that case we can go ascending order. Right? That means SLED which is closing near to that will be issuing to first. So that in that case we can go for the ascending. If I go to descending order, then whatever there is long backs, that means still we have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it is SLED there. That last one it will be taken to issue that. Okay, so that ascending descending order it will be work based on that. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the one short sequence we creating short role, and we are assigning into the here the strategy type level. Then once you created the different strategies, whatever the strategies you want to be create, you can create the strategies, then you can define your search procedure. Okay, so here it is the standard one is ME0001. Okay, or you can create your own style also. Then in the here you can be assigning that what condition types. That means what strategy types are there. That strategy type you are assigning here. Okay, so this is the same procedure what we are following for the pricing procedure and output determination. Same procedure here also we are doing. Then after that we are allocating that procedure to my procedure by inventory, because what member type it is like that. So you can go here, allocate inventory management search procedure for what moment type level. Suppose if I am going for the 101 by while receiving the goods receipt, so it should be work for this pricing procedure, what batch search procedure, because in that procedure having that some strategy type, that strategy type we are defining for the my goods receipt information. That means when last goods receipt information and vendor number and a plan number, quantity, all this information what it is required, all this information I just define in this strategy type. Okay, so like you can define that where you want to be use your such procedures, that you can define that. Okay, for each moment type level you can define. Okay, because when you are receiving the stock, the main factor is moment type only, right? Based on moment type only, the system will be understand that what stock moment it is. Right? Clear?
Yes.
Clear? Okay. So then after the procedure was assigned to the moment type, when you are using that moment type, the system will be finding that batch number, the batch procedure. Okay. Then question mark is, my question mark is here. The first question is, how system knows about that whether the batch number is mandatory or not? Mandatory or not? How system knows about that? So this configuration is, okay, even if you are defining the pricing procedure, if you are defining the procedure and you are defining the strategy types, everything, but still you can avoid that batch number for the few of materials. So where it is like, it is in the material master record. Okay, so in the material master record, you have to be select the batch management is required for this material, because for the all the material it is not necessary the batch management. Okay, few materials only they want to be go with the batch managed stock. So in that case, at material master level, you have to be select that batch management selection. Where is that? Go to MM02. Okay, then if I select go to here, purchasing or somewhere, if I go to there, it is the batch management selection is there. Okay, if you selected this batch management, this material, whatever the stock which is stock movements, anything which is happen, all it will be happen based on the batch only. Okay, it will be maintained under the batch. Okay, Clear? If it is not selected, then the system directly updating the stock without batch number. If it is the stock it is there, then it will be if you selected this batch moment, and stock will be updated with batch number. Okay, clear? So this is the main.
But here, by creating or changing the material, if we select that batch management, then which batch number it will take?
While changing the material.
Huh. I mean, if I selected batch management as I have selected,
Okay.
ticked, then which batch number it will understand that this is the batch number for this material?
No, it will be created. When you are receiving the goods, the system will be creating one batch number and it is allocating to that batch number.
Okay.
Initially, when you have the zero stock, then only you can able to activate the batch management. If you have the stock in your store location and your plan, then if you want to be activate batch management, that is not possible. Clear?
No, if we don't have any stock and we are just creating material, then the batch number will be
Then
provided.
in that case, batch management you can activate.
Activate. Okay.
You can activate. If you want, you can activate.
Okay.
Okay. But if you already have the stock, suppose if I see that for this 100, I have already material, okay, and the plant, but this material and this plant, I have already stock. Okay. In this case, if you want to be use the batch management, then it is not possible because the stock should be 0. Okay.
Okay.
So if I selected this one, if I'm trying to activate this one, the system will give that error message. Boss, you cannot do this one. So give that the error message like, boss, you are already having that so many stock and you have already open orders are there. Okay, open transport requests are there, open warehouse numbers are there, contacts are there. So you cannot do this one. Okay.
Okay. So
Clear?
so while creating new material, we can allocate we can tick that option, batch management.
That is one option. And second option, even change also material you can do, but the stock 0 should be 0 and there should not be any open orders, open TRs, open orders, anything.
Okay.
Open sales orders, open purchase orders, that is not okay. You should be clear those all. Okay.
Okay.
If you are able to clear all these stocks, okay, from here, this plan, this store location, this plan, all these things, if you are able to clear, then it is possible to modify this one.
Okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yes. So like in vendor schema, I mean, while changing the, we are selecting that option, that vendor schema, we are assigning that vendor schema to the vendor. Here we have to assign this batch management.
Here we are assigning to moment type level, the batch procedure.
Okay.
Okay, there we are assigning for vendor. Here we are assigning for the moment types. Moment type level, the procedure we are assigning.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this is one point. The second point is if you are going with SLED, okay, if you're planning to update the SLED self-life expiry date, then you must be go to plan data storage one. Okay. Okay, you must be go with the plan data storage one. Here you must be maintain that the remaining self-life and the total self-life that you have to be maintained. Okay. So if you maintain this, then the system will understand that based on the when the goods we are receiving or when we are goods are manufacturing, based on that the system will be calculating the remaining shelf life. Okay, so I can put like 100 days and I can put like 120 days, like that you can put. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So how this again it will be calculated based on my calculation. I just shown the calculation, right? This calculation. Okay, if you want to be use SLED shelf life expiry date, you must be activate this minimum remaining shelf life and maximum total shelf life or not. So in interview point of view also, if they are directly, they can ask like SLED shelf life expiry date, how it will work, how it will be calculated. So in this case, manufacturing date you have to be entered. manufacturing date must be entered at the time of goods receipt. Okay, if you are receiving the goods from the outside of the vendor, how the system knows that when it is manufactured, you must be entered that manufacturing date. Okay, then only based on that manufacturing date, the system will be calculated at the shelf life. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Any questions? Okay, so then okay, again this is the what number ranges which we are maintaining here, number ranges and all. Okay, then sorts, what are the new things here? The first thing is here we are calling strategy type. Okay, so you must be create a condition table. If you want to be create condition table, you can create a condition table. Then you can define the access sequence. That access sequence you are assigning to the strategy type. Okay, then again after the strategy type you are creating that class and characteristics. You are defining characteristic class and that characteristics and class you are assigning at strategy type level. Strategy type. Okay, then class and characteristic strategy type is done. Okay, then class characteristic assigning the strategy type. Then what will be happen after that? Sort rule. You have to create a sort rule. That sort rule also you have to be assigning the assign this sort rule to strategy type. Okay, then after strategy type is created, then you are creating that batch search procedure. Under this batch search procedure, you are defining, you are assigning your strategy types. We have strategy types, right? That strategy type it will be there. Then you are assigning at moment type level what batch search procedure you are assigning. Okay, moment type level batch search procedure you are assigning. Okay, so after done, okay, you have to be maintain a condition record. So how we are maintaining condition records for a pricing procedure and output determination? Here also we are maintaining the condition records. Okay, for because you are maintaining condition tables, right? What plant and moment type, what plant you are doing, what plant you are not doing, how the system knows about it. You have to maintain that condition records again. Okay, clear? So where we can maintain the condition records here, MBC1. Okay, so if you go to MBC1, MBC1, here strategy type you have to be enter MB01, then which combination you are planning to do, then you will be maintaining that strategy and that plan moment type and plant and validity from and validity to one material. For that, what sort sequence you are assigning, that you have to be assigning. Okay, suppose you I'm doing for 1 at 1. Let's say 1 at 1. Then I'll be doing for 100 material, 100 iPhone, 100 materials like that. Okay, so it is not activated batch, but I just want to show you that here you are assigning that what class it is, and again you are assigning that what sort rule it is assigning. So you are maintaining that behind the condition records. Then when you are receiving the goods, you can do the goods receipt, or you can do the production or confirmations, or you can do the customer issues. So when these cases, how it will work, Tribo strategies and all, based on your selection, what characteristics you are taken, what procedure you are following, like I said, lead you are following, or you are first in first out, last in first out, how you are doing. Based on that, it will be work. Based on that, the system will be searching the batches and it will be allocated. So the entire process we called has automatic batch allocation process, or we can say like batch management procedure also. Okay, so if you want to be create a batches manually, if the system not to be created manually, and if you want to be create manually, If you want to create batch manually, you can go to MSC1 and you can create a batch number. So where you can go to MSC1 is the transaction code to create the batches. So here you can go and you can create, or you can use also MSC1N also. Okay, so both you can use. Okay, MSC1 and MSC1N. Okay, so this is a new one, that is the old one. So where you are planning to create and all you can use. So it should be batch managed material. Okay, then only it will be possible. Okay, you can create that and you can enter. Well, I'm just planning. Okay, I have the material. Do you have material anything? No. Okay, so for any batch management, okay, let's go to table level. Okay, MARC. Let's see any batch managed materials are there. So where is the batch management checkbox here? Okay, here it is a checkbox, it is there. So I'm putting that this is not equal to space. That means it should be some X. Okay, then I will be putting this 1000. I'll just put some. I will take 5 materials. I'll just take randomly 5 materials.
1000 is a plant.
Sorry.
You have 1000 is a plant you have written.
Yeah, 1000 is my plan. So I'm just taking 58. Okay, let's try to do this one. 58. Okay. Okay, this 58 handled batches does not have. Okay, batch not activated. Where is the batch not activated?
We have to create new material and then batch active.
Sorry, I'm just putting that equal to space, right? Not equal to space. Okay. Sorry.
So if we have to check this. I mean, at the time of practical, we have to create a new material and then we can test this, no?
Correct. You can create your new material. Okay, I'm just taking the example of existing material. I'm creating new batch number. Okay.
Yes, but then the stock has to be 0.
This is material already batch managed material. 817, it is already batch managed material.
Okay. The stock is 0 only.
No, it's already with batch managed material. That means it's already when they created initially, they are selected batch managed material.
Batch management. Okay, we got
Okay,
it. Got
so
it.
that's what it is going for batch. Okay.
Yeah,
So in this case, I can create your own batch number. So this is the. I'm just want to show you the screen how it will be like batch creation batch. So here you can enter the date of manufacturing and you can enter that available from and the restricted, unrestricted. Okay, and if anything class is there characteristics, if you want to be maintain that characteristics, you can maintain that. Okay, so this is the manual creation of batch. Okay, so when you are receiving the goods, the system also it will be create automatically batch number. If you have the manual batch number, that batch number also you can give. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yeah.
So automatic allocation also it's possible. The system itself creating the batch number in the background and it is allocating that batch number, or you can create manually batch also. Manually batch creation and allocate. That batch number you can use instead of system which creating. Okay. So what will happen? Some companies, some clients, what will happen? They have some fixed batches, fixed batch numbers. Okay, that means material X having that XYZ is the fixed batch number. In that case, I don't need to create every time new batch number. I can use the same batch number, fixed batch number. Okay, clear? So in that case, it's just for a tracking purpose. It's just tracking, just maintaining batch level. That's all. So they're not looking into any other parameters. Okay, when they are using the fixed batch number. But if they are they need every time new batch number, then if you can create a new batch number, that's okay. Or the system itself which is creating new batch number, that is also okay. So anyone have the idea about that? Why we need to create manually batch number?
If we want to give some specific name,
Sorry.
If we want to give some specific name or to understand that product, I mean, when I was working with production team, so there what they used to do, it was a resistors. So there were categories of
So
resistors.
register, yeah, correct. So
Yeah.
this register is nothing but like they are generating the barcodes.
Yes.
So that barcode they are allocating to that batch. Okay, so initial they will raise the batch number, they will create the batch number, and they will create the barcode. That barcode they will be allocating to that stock when the production is completed. Okay, so that is also possible. So one is fixed, one is automatic also possible, one is manually allocation also it's possible. Okay, so this is the procedure, batch management procedure. Okay, so just try individually to do this procedure. Okay, and let's try that. Okay, if you not understand, then tomorrow we'll do manually. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll just send the document how to create a batch management number and all of the documentation. Just refer the document and create your own documents and your own strategy, and you can try that. Okay,
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just stopping